a title of honor. And I'd like to, I don't know if there are other excellencies. Oh, there they are. And my colleagues, of course, fellow diplomats from the Thai Embassy, from all the ASEAN embassies and supports. Thank you to everybody. Is there any dignitary here who I failed to address? Oh, nomination ambassadors here? Sorry, Excellency! Of course, he's the dean, he's the doyen of the ASEAN group. His Excellency and Madam Datu Malek and also Madam Datin Jamila. Thank you very much, Excellency. And of course, everybody else who is here tonight is also an excellency in my heart. So, good evening to all of you. But before I go on, I'm getting ahead again of my speech. Please join me as we take a moment in silent prayer. Maybe you could stand up. We will just stand up for 1 minute. Let's say one minute of silent prayer for all those who died from Typhoon Haiyan's fury, and for the Lord to continue to give strength to all the survivors and those who are out there risking their lives and undertaking relief work. Thank you very much. Please sit down. Thank you. I join the organizers in thanking all of you for joining this dinner for a cause to raise money for the victims of Typhoon Yolanda and their families. It's called Typhoon Yolanda in the Philippines. It's internationally known as Typhoon Haiyan. The Philippine government and people already knew that a super typhoon with international name Haiyan was coming to the Philippines. Days before, that's how we prepare for our guests. We know about their visit beforehand. But days before, the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration, or PAG-ASA in the Philippines, already announced that a strong storm was expected to make a landing on the weekend. In the evening of November 7, the night before it did make its landfall in Eastern Samar and in Leyte, President Aquino himself warned and advised all listeners on TV and on radio to prepare. By the time it hit central Philippines on Friday morning, the typhoon had reached maximum sustained winds of about 315 kilometers per hour, gustiness of up to 375 kilometers per hour, speed of 39 kilometers per hour, and it had a diameter of 600 kilometers. But no one was prepared for the devastation that followed. Just 2 days after the typhoon, President Benigno S. Aquino III was speechless when he flew to Tacloban City, capital of the province of Leyte, that Sunday, and was told that ferocious winds ravaged the islands, burying people under tons of debris and living corpses hanging from the trees. Bodies could be seen lying along the muddy main roads. The roads were lined with coconut trees that had fallen to the ground. Cars were overturned. Residential homes were all either blown or washed away. In other words, whole cities were almost flattened. All systems were down. There was no power, no electricity, there was no water, there was no food, therefore they were wanting in sustenance. And people were so desperate, they were looting everything. In other words, there was a breakdown in the peace and order in the region. The governor of Leyte province, Mr. Dominic Petilla, estimated that there were about 10,000 deaths in the province alone, mostly by drowning and from collapsed buildings. The figure was based from, or was taken from village officials. The city administration of Tacloban City, however, said that the death toll in the city of Tacloban alone, which is the capital of Leyte province, could go up to 10,000.
Wow.
Although this was an unofficial figure. Tacloban City is the biggest city in the province of Leyte, with a population of 200,000 before the typhoon. According to reports, the seawater rose up to 21 feet
Wow.
because of storm surge, thereby drowning most of the fatalities. The storm surge also caused ships to be tossed inland. You saw it in the picture in the audiovisual presentation. And for these ships to slam into houses near the seashore. It was the storm surge that caused that. Right now, the current official estimate is that at least 5,000 lives have been lost. It is estimated that about 9.53 million people, or about 2 million families in 8 regions were affected by the storm. The provinces that were centrally hit were the summer provinces, because it's eastern, western summer, so we call it the summer provinces. Leyte, Cebu, Iloilo, Capiz, Aklan, and Palawan. A survivor claimed that the water was as high as a coconut tree, and our coconut trees can go very, very high. I think up to 5 stories. Another survivor claimed that the sound of the wind was like a Boeing 747 flying just above my roof. A state of national calamity was declared by President Aquino on November 11. But because relief is low, these places that have been devastated have become places where every man just fights for himself or for his own survival. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, sympathizers, so many have lost their lives, so many are missing their loved ones and do not even know what happened to them. So many are hungry, so many are desperate, so many are in need. We all came here to help tonight, to contribute our share, to thank God that we are blessed with comfortable lives here in Jordan, to thank God for our blessings. At this point, if you allow me, I will start to ask some people to pass boxes around for further collection of money. If you could, please empty out your wallets. Only, for practical purposes. If you have to take a taxi later, don't finish everything that's in your wallet. And give what money you have in there. It is not too much to ask of us who are all comfortable where we are now. It is better for us that we are the ones giving rather than the ones who are expecting to be helped or asking for help or looking for help. Please give until your heart bleeds. These people need all the help we can give. Thank you, everyone. God bless all of you more. Thank you. Good night.